The Ultimate Ironman, the hardest and most restricted game mode in old school RuneScape. No banking or trading other players. And after claiming the world record for fastest MANSCAPED on a main account, I decided to step it up and speedrun max total on an Ultimate Ironman. Just me and my inventory in a race against the clock. And the goal? 99 in all skills before the timer hits 2000 hours. This is the Ultimate Ironman MANSCAPED speedrun any percent. Previously on the Ultimate Ironman MANSCAPED speedrun, we already made a start to the runecraft grind, but then I decided to get a divine rune pouch to save one inventory slot, so did a lot of questing, some going better than others, and then went 6 times dry for a silly mushroom, but got the Aladenis thread on 1 KC, and that is where we continue today. Very glad I got this on 1 kill count. Even though it wasn't entry mode, it still took like 30 minutes of IRL time per KC, and around 8 to 10 minutes of in-game time for me, as you would have to wait 2 minutes before you can log out at Warden P1. So now off to Lumbridge to make the pie. Luckily you cannot burn it on the Lumbridge range, and I'm pretty sure you stop burning this pie before you're even able to cook it on this thing. Yeah, it stops burning at level 38 while we'll need level 60, so that's pretty nice. Grabbing the needle for my POH. And that is the divine rune pouch made. And this is going to be so nice for so many things on this account. An extra inventory slot is so good to have on Ultimate Ironman. Of course, runecraft, but also things like Slayer and Sepulchre it will be really helpful for. I forgot that after 1 TOA KC you can complete a mini quest into the tombs. Just need to talk to those dudes in the corner and then you can claim a 50k XP lamp for any combat skill, excluding prayer. So mine is going onto ranged, getting me to level 64. And now first a word from today's sponsor. Breaking news! MANSCAPED now has beard products available in your country. They are once again revolutionizing men's grooming with a brand new Beard Hedger Pro Kit. Now you can finally use MANSCAPED products to make your drapes match your carpet by going to manscaped.com and using code HeyBoxjongen for 20% off and free shipping. It all starts with the Beard Hedger. First off, this cordless trimmer has a rotary wheel that gives you 20 hair cutting lengths, all with one guard, so no more messy drawers full of extra add-ons. Plus, it's waterproof, so you can shave in the shower to avoid all that hair in the sink. But the Pro Kit doesn't end there though. They have created 4 dermatologist-tested formulations for your post-trim care. First, there is the Beard Shampoo Conditioner, designed to moisturize and promote beard health. Next, the kit has MANSCAPED Beard Oil. This helps relieving dryness both on the beard and the skin beneath. And cap off the kit with a Beard Balm, a pomade that shapes, styles, moisturizes and tames for a sculpted look. The Pro Beard Kit also comes with 3 free gifts, a beard brush, comb and scissors to ensure your beard is ready to impress. So head over to manscaped.com to get 20% off and free shipping with the code HeyBoxjongen. That is 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use the code HeyBoxjongen. MANSCAPED Beard Hedger, 1 stroke, 1 guard, 20 lengths. Thanks to MANSCAPED for sponsoring. And before going back to the Rift, I want to complete the Lumbridge Heart Diary real quick. I only have to complete a couple steps for it, but one of them is making a power Emmy in Lumbridge, but I forgot to unload a diamond after picking up and bagging my items. So quickly grabbing one from Gemrocks. And that's the step done. Unfortunately, I didn't record me getting the ring, but I do have it now, so now I have unlimited teleports to the cabbage patch next to the herb patch, and also 10% more XP from Tears of Gutix, and that is the real reason for me doing this diary right now, because I'm going to spending quite a while at Guardians of the Rift, so going to be doing a couple Tears sessions. But now it's time to try and kill Hespori again. Damn. I never seem to be able to kill this thing. I don't know what's going wrong. Anyway, picking up my stuff I need for Guardians of the Rift. The new pouch gives 1 extra inventory slot, so I can put natures, laws, deaths and blood runes into the pouch, and this 1 slot should be like an average of 1 to 2k more XP per hour. And since runecraft is such a long skill on Ultimate Ironman, that saves me around 3 hours over the duration of the skill to 99. Before leaving Gainzzz Rift to get all the quests done, I left around 40 searches in the Rewards Guardian to get my pouches back. The pouches are a 1 in 9 drop, so should be enough. Was a little nervous for the first one, taking a while, but then managed to get all of them and a good amount of pearls for the repairs. And after selling the runes, we are good to go. The starting levels are 61 mining, 71 crafting and 78 runecraft. And there's also a 72-hour competition going on, so we are going to do a Guardians of the Rift 6-hour to start off. However, I still had my 3 key set to quick hop next world. So after 45 minutes on the 6-hour, I wanted to type the golden 3 phase, but then instead of typing a 3, I quick hopped mid-game. Yeah, very smart. Luckily, it was only 45 minutes and not 5.5 hours into the 6-hour. 80 runecraft, 5 more for the big pouch. Done with the 6-hour, gained 330k XP, still almost 6.5 EHP, which is pretty good since I was only logged in for 5 hours and 15 minutes. And now going to loot, as I would like to get my Abyssal Lantern back. Didn't get it, unfortunately. I did get a die though, which is worth 50 pearls. And recently an update made it so that you can buy a lantern from apprentice Felix, who runs the reward shop, and you can buy it for 1500 pearls. And I would rather sell the dice than use them at this point, because it's pretty likely that I won't get a lantern before I get 1500 pearls, as just 6 hours of runecrafting already gave me 600 pearls. Good morning, next day of the comp. The team and I have been going at it for a while already. It's currently 3 AM, so a little bit later than normal for me, and I've gained 1 mil runecraft XP at 67k an hour, which is a casual 15 hours. But it's time to loot again. I got 170 reward points and a bit over 1100 pearls. So according to my math of 2.14 pearls per search, I should get over 1500 to buy the lantern. And with 20 searches left, we do get a 1500. And actually many players didn't know about this when I told them on stream. But if you go through some dialogue with Felix, you can buy the lantern just from him. It's not like in the shop interface, but you have to do it via the dialogue. But that is the lantern unlocked. And before death banking at Hespori, I unnoted 6 magic logs, so I could just grab those and light my lantern instead of having to drop the noted logs or redo my death bank, saving me a little bit of time. And all the lanterns have different effects inside the minigame. Redwood being the best one overall, as it also has the effect of the oak and willow lantern, on top of the no pouch degrading. But yeah, I'm not 90 woodcutting, so that is not happening. But magic could be considered the best one too, if your goal is to make as much GP as possible, as it gives 10% more runes. So I went with that one. And it is true that you get more points with the U lantern, but the loot from the searches is worth way less than the runes you craft during the minigame on average. So magic beats you for this speedrun. Another day, and a very big level up is about to take place. Finally won't be ragging the team anymore, because there is 85 runecraft. Can now make and use the Colossal pouch. I got the Abyssal Needle earlier, but I dropped it. But you can simply use a normal needle on the Rewards Guardian to get it back. And there we go, Colossal pouch unlocked. Also 1k crafting XP is very welcome. And this pouch can hold 40 essence in total, which is an increase of 10 over the small through giant pouches. But it also only takes up 1 inventory slot instead of 4, so in total you can bring 13 more essence with you. And let's see what the rates are going to be with this new toy.
Kalani. I don't rock Gucci or Armani. ST from ST, I can't squash that beef like fruit and barley. Still got a one black star like Kwame. See a man try beef my dog. War zone ting, how I come for a party. My little nigga can't lose that cash. I drop white cheese, do it like Kalani. I don't rock Gucci or Armani. ST from ST, I can't squash that beef like fruit and barley. Still got a one black star like Kwame. I see a man try beef my dog. War zone ting, how I come for a party. My little nigga can't lose that cash. I drop white cheese, do it like Kalani. I don't rock Gucci or Armani. ST from ST, I can't squash that beef like fruit and barley. Still got a one black star like Kwame. I see a thing that I don't tell me about. Kid stage, gotta tell her don't force it. Beef man, pepper and salt it. Me and RJ gotta pull up no talking shit. You ain't got a right to your name, I'm from Brick Lane. We don't know about shortage. Rent, boy, never insured it. M25 got a whip that calm me. Man try beef my dog. War zone ting, how I come for a party. My little nigga can't lose that cash. I drop white cheese, do it like Kalani. I don't rock Gucci or Armani. ST from ST, I can't squash that beef like fruit and barley. Still got a one black star like Kwame. I see a man try beef my dog. War zone ting, how I come for a party. My little nigga can't lose that cash. I drop white cheese, do it like Kalani. I don't rock Gucci.
And the last day of the comp, we kinda got smoked and our team finished in 3rd place out of 3. So yeah, last place. But we managed to get 89 RC. We are getting around 74k an hour, which is pretty good. But it will get even better over time, since the final XP drop is based on your level. It's always important to keep playing after a comp to ride the momentum, even if you lost, to like keep building your account. However, I did take a break to set up the small teams Guardians of the Rift Discord and to make a guide video. And with this it will be a little bit easier to keep forming teams all day when I go for the 99. And if you haven't checked out that video or the Discord, please do. It's pretty helpful if you still have goals to complete at the Rift, maybe it's collection log or something. And now that we all have Colossal pouches on the team, the games will always finish after the 2nd portal. So the basic strat for Colossal pouch only team is to mine around 110 fragments and leave the mine with like 50 to 40 seconds left on the clock. Make 1 weak guardian and then chisel your inventory. And make sure that at least one person places the front barrier and then you can craft. And do not forget to make another guardian before entering the portal, preferably an overcharged or strong one, and then just play the game like normal pretty much, and it should finish after the 2nd portal. And by the way, I explained this in way more detail in the guide video. And here's the big 90. Now that I don't have to loot anymore at the end of a session, the only thing that makes me leave this place is the rune cap on the rune pouch of 16,000. Currently the blood runes are getting close, so what I do is empty the rune pouch, then open it again, store 3 law runes and 1 of the other runes, to prevent other runes from going in when I get back to Guardians of the Rift. Then quickly sell everything, buy 2 earth runes, teleport to the watchtower, and store the GP at Nightmare Zone. And then minigame teleport back and rinse and repeat. Level 90 was cool and all, but level 91 actually does something for me. At first I kind of forgot that it was also applying to Guardians of the Rift, but at certain levels you can craft multiple runes per essence. It's not that useful for the cheaper runes, but once you get to the higher levels, you can craft double natures, laws and death runes in here. The double death runes aren't that useful since I'm not staying post 99, but at level 91, I can now craft double nature runes. And at level 95, double law runes. Really bumping up the GP made from this place, as you can craft up to 200 nature runes now with the outfit and the lantern. Blood runes are still more GP than nature runes per essence at 200 versus 180. But law runes, on the other hand, surpassed the GP from blood runes with 240 GP per essence versus 200. I mean, just look at this, man. 3,471 nature runes to 3,666. That is 195 runes from one inventory. It's gonna be real good at level 95 when I have double law runes, double nature runes and blood runes to craft. And the halfway point at level 92. 93. And we also started doing the pre-start method with 2 worlds, where on the other world someone is pre-starting the game with an alt to minimize the downtime. For me personally it wasn't that much of a difference since I was just logging out. But for the other guys on the team, it's a little bit quicker as we got some pet hunters with us now. And that is 1k rifts closed, and the points are getting kinda out of hand. A lot of catalytic and not so much elemental, but it's just better to craft catalytic runes and not worry about the points because the searches aren't that much CP, as I said earlier. 1k looks clean though. And all the milestones coming in now. 400 hours played, and let's see what the EHP is now. Yeah. We are finally positive in EHP at 401. So hopefully by the time we leave Guardians of the Rift with the 99 RC, we should be a lot more over EHP then. Because the EHP is actually a lot lower than what I'm getting, since it is based on like lazy dolo Guardians of the Rift, where you just help with an alt doing the portals and not like craft and chisel all the things as well. Because that is way more sustainable long term before the small teams Guardians of the Rift Discord was born. So yeah, I'm getting like 1.3 EHP or something at the moment. And there is level 95. Double law runes unlocked and also rot runes unlocked. But I'm not gonna craft rot runes now. I'm gonna finish like pretty much all of 99 RC and then leave a little bit of XP for later on to craft rot runes with. And also up to 67 mining and 77 crafting. And it's looking like I might be able to hit 70 mining and 80 crafting, but I'm not sure yet. I did get permission to leave the Guardians of the Rift for a little bit to do some Tears of Gutix. Managed to get 216 tiers. That's, I think, a PB for me. And it is 14k prayer XP, 10% extra XP for the Lumby Heart Diary. And level 59 prayer. And prayer is gonna be my lowest skill for quite a while. So this is perfect pretty much for Tears of Gutix, as prayer is one of the slower skills. There's also something funny you can do with the Eastern Barrier and the Eastern Portal. And the first time it happened to me, it was pretty scary. But it looks even better from someone else's POV when someone else gets yeeted backwards. Anyway, enough trolling. Here is 96 runecraft. Did some more rune selling for another 5 mil cash tag. And we're now up to 41 mil in the Nightmare Zone coffer. And I also have a little bit of GP in LMS still. So probably overall like 45 mil. And I'm actually gonna turn on the level up interface again, since in my opinion it looks a lot better than just seeing the little thing in the chat box. And we're only getting a couple more levels here, so yeah, I thought I would turn it on for the last ones. But let me know what you think. Do you prefer the seeing the big level up message, or does it not really matter to you? It would be cool if it only showed like the 5 or like 10 intervals for the levels, and 99 of course. And of course, when I'm almost done at the Guardians of the Rift, they update the NPC that repairs your pouches to have a right-click repair option, and that is much quicker than what it used to be. Oh well, at least I can make use of it for the last level. But here's a side-to-side comparison to see how much quicker it actually is. That saved 5 ticks or a whole 3 seconds. And you don't have to go to the dialogue, so that's a pretty nice change. However, it's already time for the final level ups, and that is 98 RC. I'm gonna continue still to leave like 100k XP, but yeah, this is the last RC level up for the foreseeable future. And 79 crafting. I'm not gonna make 80 crafting anymore, so that's a bit sad, but 79 crafting pretty much 0 time from level 71 is pretty good. And the final fragments before 70 mining. And I'm actually gonna miss this place, man, when I'm done. It's so comfy here. But before we say goodbye to the Rift, I wanted to redo my dead bank to store 15,000 natures and 14,000 blood runes, to have some elk runes for when I do Sepulchre in the future again. because this is much cheaper than having to buy all the nature runes at like 200 each in a rune shop. And also I got a lot of Nummulite from going turbo dry at the Sulisep mushrooms. And this week's update made it so that you can pay 3000 Nummulite to get permanent access to Volcanic Mine. And there is a chance that I'm actually gonna do a little bit of VM in the future. But my stupid ass forgot that VM actually has requirements, so yeah, that didn't really go as planned. Because I don't have enough kudos and the only thing I can do is the dump Ghostly Ropes mini quest that takes you to the wilderness, and I'm not gonna do that while being dead banked, so yeah, no thank you. Now it is time to say goodbye, unfortunately. Honestly, such a fun grind. Kinda sad that I'm done now. I'm leaving around 110k XP off 99. That is 30k for a quest reward and 80k for making 16,000 of rot runes, which should be enough for Olive Slayer. And thanks to all the gamers that teamed up with me for the past 2 weeks. I'm out. Oh, before I forget, the final numbers from Guardians of the Rift are almost 3000 reward searches that I'm not going to loot now, and maybe never, because it takes legit 2 hours to loot all that. And I've searched the Rift 1551 times and got 55 mil GP from the crafted runes, and closed 1521 rifts in total. And actually I did do 78 to pretty much 99 in 14 days of playing, and with a 3-day break to set the Guardians of the Rift Discord up. And for the stats, yeah, I only gained XP in crafting, mining and runecraft this episode. I did snag 1 prayer level though from Tears of Cutix. But we started with 309 hours played and 286 EHP, to now 461 hours played and 478 EHP. So in 152 hours I gained 192 EHP, and that is a ratio of 1.26 EHP per hour for the whole skill. So we are now finally positive in terms of EHP, but I'm not sure how well that is going to age, as I'm planning to get my quest cape before Desert Treasure 2 is coming out. So stay tuned for some epic boss fights in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and leave a comment with your guess if I'm going to make it in time for getting the quest cape before Desert Treasure 2 is releasing. Take care everybody.